Hey, what's up, YouTube? It's your boy Xenon ZT back at it with What If Deku Had Sans Power Part 5. Before we jump into it, I need to explain some shit first. First of all, I'm sorry for leaving for almost a month or 2 months, I guess. You have a bit of an explanation to do. And here we go. Uh, School. School is the explanation. Fuck school. College life, studying for exams and that and all that. Even though I studied like a motherfucker, I failed most of the classes. So I need to do more studying to pass for the last time. So this upload would be special. It will be an upload, then after a week or another week, I'll upload again after I finish my other exams so I can pass to the next grade in college. College here works a bit differently than America's college and stuff. So yeah, you need to bear witness with me. I'm sorry for it. I can't control it. I have to do it. So yeah, and I have some stuff to do with home, home problems, girlfriend problems, shit like that. It happens. Yeah. Just by being otaku, or I'm not otaku actually, just by being like this does not mean I don't have an outside life. I'm sorry. And I want to say special thank you, bro. Last time I checked, my sub count was 200. Now we are at 453, boys. Damn, you killed it. You killed it with the likes, especially in this what if. I just took a look and I was shocked. 5.8k views, more than 600 likes. What the fuck happened? Where was I? Damn. I'm hype. You made me hype, 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 baby. So yeah, I'm gonna be bringing more what ifs. And when we reach 500, leave a comment saying which what if you want. I'm thinking about Deku having all for one, or Deku was an ancient dragon that will the story starts millions and hundreds of years before then we jump into the future and the story begins. Or you want to continue and exist in what if, choose. It's up to you. It's up to the watcher and the reader to know what to do. So let me know and I will provide. So yeah, we jump back into this what if. Let's go, boys. So yeah, last time we stopped at the 1v1 battles. Everything goes as usual. Deku going to his changing room. He is preparing. But in this timeline, Shoto Todoroki declares that he will be the winner of the one-on-one battle. But instead of saying that All Might is the father of Deku, Shoto Todoroki said, "What are you exactly?" Which Deku said, "I don't know. I don't know, bro. This power, I don't know what it is. I just had it. Doesn't My mother didn't have it. It's actually she had a fraction of that power to bring things to her. I think I'm a mutant like you. Two quirks merged created this one." Bakugou Todoroki actually was fine with that, and then he said, "I'll beat you." Deku said, "Haha, good joke. Let's see who's gonna go through it." So we jump into the fight. Deku vs Shinso. Just in the anime, yeah, Deku get warned about Shinso's powers by Ujiro, or I forgot his name, Tail McTail, or whatever his name. So yeah, Deku going into the battle. Deku started looking, sizing him up, thinking that, well, let me see his quirk, then I can assess the situation and attack him accordingly. I don't want to hurt him, I don't want to kill him, I don't want no blood on me. So yeah, Shinso starts talking smack, and he said that you're a freak, you're that, you're this. But Deku, being the jokester he is, and he answered, "Not the first time I heard that, pal. Try again later." Deku fell under this mind control, and Shinso said, "Loudmouth, get out of the arena." Deku started walking out. Everybody looking shocked, screaming at Deku, especially Uchako and Ida. They started screaming at him, "Come back, go back, don't lose like this." And before Deku stepped outside, everything stopped moving. Then the vision of Deku's mother coming and slapping the shit out of him. and telling him, not like this. Deku woke up again, and he was still in time stop. He looked at Shinso and said, damn it, your powers are so amazing. But yet, they treat you like this. I'm sorry to do this to you, but Deku used his telekinesis while he is in time stop, and he picked Shinso up and put him outside, and then released his strength. Everything went back to normal, and then President Mike yelled, "What happened?" Izuku Midoriya was going out of the ring, but now Shinso is out. What happened? Everybody was shook and shocked that this kid has an ability like this, and they don't know, they don't even know what it is. And Shota Aizawa started explaining that Deku's powers is telekinesis, and there's multiple powers to his layers to his power. And everybody started shouting, and they started screaming at him, and they started encouraging him and stuff. And Deku's feeling kind of embarrassed because of it, and he started laughing nervously. And we jump into the other battles. Bakugou vs Ochako. It went much harder for Bakugou to defeat Ochako. Ochako touched Bakugou at one point. Bakugou started floating, but his explosion propelled him toward her, and he grabbed her face and slammed her down in the ground, knocking her out, making Bakugou the winner. Instead of Todoroki vs what's his name, vs Zero, it was Kirishima vs Zero. And the battle, as it started, Zero tried to grab Bakugou by his tape with his tape, and not Bakugou, Kirishima, and Kirishima hardened his quirk, hardened himself, being cut loose, and then he used 25% of his power, and he went up speeding like a bullet, pushing Zero out of the arena, declaring Kirishima as the winner. The other battle was Tetsu vs Todoroki. Todoroki was actually pissed seeing the other combatants finish their battles so quickly and so swiftly. So Todoroki was feeling inferior, so he touched the ground and an iceberg bursted out of nowhere, and it froze Tetsu, knocking him out, making Todoroki the winner. And the other battle went accordingly. The second phase was Deku vs Kirishima, Bakugou vs and the other battles went like that. So yeah, the other battles went like that. But we focus only on Kirishima and Deku. And and they got up on the ring and they started talking smack to each other. But then Kirishima said, should we take it easy on them, or should we give them a show? Deku said, you know my answer, dumbass, let's do it. So they have respect for each other from the training they did in the last part. If you watched it, go. If you didn't watch it, go watch it. Sorry, shameless plug. Let's go. So yeah, they engaged in battle. Deku using most of his power, summoning Gastro Blasters and blasting at Kirishima. Kirishima uses his unbroken form to tank everything. Kirishima boosted his ability of One for All to 30%, and he went haymakers after haymakers. But Deku's ability to dodge, he started dodging like and finessing him everywhere. Kirishima was unable to touch him. Then Deku looked at him. Kirishima threw a haymaker towards Deku. Deku stopped time and summoned a Gastro Blaster in front of him, and he shot Kirishima backward. Kirishima fell to the ground, and then he rolled back up and said, good, I'm pumped, let's do this. Kirishima took a stance. Deku said, I never saw this one coming. What is this? Kirishima grabbed his hand backward. He upped the percentage of One for All to maximum, and he threw a Detroit Smash. And Deku looked at the shockwave coming to him and said, oh shit, this gonna hurt like a bitch. Deku was knocked outside the arena, but not knocked out, because he used a barrier to block most of the attack. And then he teleported, while in midair, he teleported back to the arena. Kirishima had some chipping in his hardening ability because he used 100% in his body is breaking, his arm is breaking down. The hardening is breaking down. Then Deku said, that was amazing, dude. Let's go. Let's do this again. Let's go. Deku summoned all his Gaster Blasters, forming one, and then he said, let's go. I never felt this much joy in my life. Let's do it. Kirishima started feeling anxious because Deku's never showed this lust for battle before. Deku was preparing his Gaster Blasters. Kirishima assessed the situation and said, oh my god, if the Gaster Blaster touched anyone, he would be vaporized. Deku summoned all his power while Kirishima did the same, summoning all his power, and he pushed forward while Deku set fire and the Gaster Blaster fired a green turning into blue and again to green flaming laser. Kirishima tanked it as hard as he can and he threw a Detroit Smash, but it was no match for the full power of 6 Gaster Blasters combined, which vaporized the one for all attack, but the power was able to knock Kirishima out cold but not kill him or hurt anyone behind him. It's like they canceled each other, but the shockwave hurt Kirishima more, making Deku the winner. And then Deku looked at his hand. What did I do? Could have killed somebody. And then Deku, feeling fear for him, for the people around him, went into his locker room. The other fights went accordingly, and the 3 people remaining were Bakugou and Todoroki. Todoroki against Bakugou went, oh my god, that battle was ferocious because no one of them wanted to lose. And Todoroki did not get the Talk no Jutsu from Midoriya, so he wasn't confused. So the battle went like this. The Todoroki using his icebergs to block the movement of Bakugou, but Bakugou using his howitzer explosion to destroy everything. Then we come back into the final clash. Bakugou grabbing his hand in a final flash move. He was gonna send an explosion like never before. Even the howitzer explosion was nothing compared to this. And and Todoroki felt threatened by it, so he summoned his flame and power, and he was going at 100%, doing the same thing that they did with Midoriya in the normal anime, and the powers clashed, but the shockwave from the explosion was too much for Todoroki to handle, and Todoroki was knocked out. But Bakugou sustained some damage and said, "Fiery Ice, dickhead. I beat you, but at the cost of this much damage, huh? I need to work out more." So, yeah. The final battle was between Midoriya and Bakugou. So, let's go. Midoriya was a bit disoriented because of how much power he used, because of how he acted battle-thirsty. But upon seeing Bakugou, that fear retracted back to his mind. And the memories of him getting called smiley creepy face or something like that pushed and made him want to win more. The battle was ferocious. Deku using Gaster Blasters, a bunch of Gaster Blasters like an AoE attack, to smaller one, not to kill him, a smaller ones to fire at Bakugou. Bakugou dodging one after one, and landing an explosion at Deku. Deku using a barrier to block himself. Then Bakugou jumping behind Deku and throwing another explosion. Deku dodging by his ability. It's called dodge. He dodged, and then he looked at Bakugou. You don't know nothing about my power. Deku put his hand up while Bakugou was flying around, jumping from place to place. Deku used his power and he upped the gravity and he slammed him down. Bakugou was like, "What the fuck? What the fuck is that, dude? What the fuck? Let's go!" Then Bakugou summoned his power and he used a huge explosion, making the veins in his hand pop. Deku, using telekinesis and the ability to dodge, to suddenly jump back out of the arena and jumping back in to evade the explosion. Then Deku looked at him. "It's time to finish this one." Deku lifted his hand up, picked up Bakugou. Then he squeezed his hand just to not so much as to break the bones, just to bind Bakugou. Then he looked at him. This was your downfall, Bakugou, and he slammed him down into the ground. Bakugou was knocked out. Deku was declared the winner, and yeah. Upon seeing that amazing display in 3 battles, the people were shook and shocked. These battle-thirsty kids are none like before. They are a whole new generation of powerhouses coming into play. So let's go, boys. People were impressed by Kirishima most, by Deku most. Then Kirishima, because the battle between Deku and Kirishima was so heated, the arena was chipped and blasted and destroyed multiple times. The other one was Bakugou and Todoroki. They had an amazing fight. And the last one was Ida Tenya and Uchaku Uraraka, because they displayed a huge amount of courage and ability to fight. So yeah, the first place was Deku, second place was Bakugou, third place was Todoroki, fourth place was Kirishima, fifth place was Ida Tenya, sixth place was Uchaku Uraraka. So the placement went like that, and upon seeing everything, sorry about that, just had breakfast. So yeah, upon seeing everything like that, they went, and the prize was given to Deku, to everyone. Bakugou actually felt pretty relieved because the battle, none of them held back actually. Although Deku held back because he would have killed him. Yeah, you know. And Bakugou was kind of feeling relieved and stuff. Shoto Todoroki was feeling ashamed because he used his flame inside. So that is something that stayed with him. He does not want to use his flame inside again. And he's not friends with Todoroki, with Deku. So it goes like that. And then the one who stood up tall was Deku. And then came out All Might. I am so proud of you, son. You displayed courage. You displayed power. You displayed all of the above in your battles. You will be the leader of the next generation. I can feel that, son. I'm not playing favorites, but I am stating the inevitable. Here is your first #1 medal. And he gave it to Deku. Deku felt joyous, felt happiness, and he felt relieved because his friends were cheering to him. Everyone was cheering to him. He felt like he is welcomed here. And then Deku looked back and he saw the shadow of his mother and said, "Thanks, Mom. You made this happen." And yeah, I'm gonna stop this what if right here. If you want to see another part, or when we hit 500 subscribers, let me know what kind of what if you want to see. Deku as an elemental, Deku as an ancient dragon, Deku had all for one, or you want to know, you want me to continue an existent what if. Leave it down below in the comments. It's been your boy ZT, and I will see you in the next one. Wish me luck on the exams. Peace!